Excuse me, I must get to the counter.
Can't you see there's a queue?
Of course I can see there's a queue and it's in my way. Let me through. I'm a doctor.
Oh, he's a doctor? Someone must be ill.
Let him through. Good morning. I need to see the manager of this bank immediately, please.
May I have the name, sir?
Good heavens, woman, don't you know it? He's your manager.
I mean your name, sir. I know Mr. McTicket's name.
What is it?
Mr. McTicket.
I'll write that down.
And you are?
I am a doctor.
Call for Dr. Clark.
Patient to see you, Dr. Clark.
Dr. Clark's practice. How may I help you?
We present Dr. Clark's Country Diary of a Country Doctor.
Go straight in. The doctor will see you now.
Well, that'll have to come off. Episode 2. Settling Up.
Dr. Clark, in fact.
Ah, yes. I think he wants to see you.
He does? Excellent. I expect he wants my professional opinion about something. Come in, Dr. Clark. I have. I am the manager, Mr. McTicket. Do sit down. Welsh, are you? I had a cousin who was Welsh for a while, but he had to give it up. Lasted about a fortnight. I'm Scottish. Ah, well, there you are, you see. You deposited this cheque with us. I did. The money is not in my account. No. Why not? Regrettably, we cannot cash it as it is. But I needed to open my new cottage hospital available for everyone who could pay. It's a community service. I dare say I can fix your nose for you. What's wrong with my nose? Why, wait until something's wrong. Prevention is better than cure, you know. I suppose. The thing is, this cheque needs 2 signatures. Is that all? Where do I sign? Not you. It must be signed by Lady Caroline, who has signed it. Yes, it was like getting blood from a stone. She'll never sign it twice. Can't you copy it? No. Besides, the second signature must be the co-trustee. Whom is? The Squire of Napplewick. He's dead. His heir, then. Ah, young Neville. He's abroad somewhere. Well, then you must find him. I've written to the solicitor, and until I get some reply, or the cheque is countersigned, it is useless, Dr. Clark. So, if I come back with his signature on the cheque. Oh, no. Oh, why not? I would wish to witness it, Doctor. All this talk of copying signatures. I want the young man here in my office to sign the cheque in front of me. Do you now? I do. I only hope you'll never need emergency medical treatment. Are you saying you'd refuse to treat me? On the contrary, I'm saying I would. Can you believe it, May?
It's outrageous.
It is.
I bet she knew this would happen.
Oh, of course she did. Gave me the cheque to get rid of me. Well, I will have that money, May, I will.
Good for you. How?
All we need is a young man around Neville's age to pretend to be Neville and sign the cheque. The bank manager has never seen him. He'll be none the wiser.
Oh, what a good idea. But where will you find a young man to commit forgery? We haven't made any friends yet.
A flat cap, a pipe, maybe that Father Christmas beard. You can do it, May.
Me?
Who better? The only person I can trust.
My days of dressing up as a man in a beard are long past. I'm too old, Nick.
Nonsense. Nobody looks more like a man than you in the right light. If you don't do it, May, we can forget the hospital, forget everything, as I shan't have the heart to carry on doctoring.
But you love doctoring. It's your life. I sometimes think it's more important to you than...
Than what?
Me.
Oh, you? Of course not, May. How can you think it? You or a body on the operating table. It's all the same to me. You're equally important.
Oh, Nick.
You'll do it then?
I I will.
Oh, May.
And I can smoke a pipe.
I'd like to see them try and stop you.
I'm afraid you can't smoke your pipe in here.
May, put that pipe out.
Who's
May? What? Oh, yes, well done. Squire, put your pipe out, if you please.
I thought you said I could smoke it.
I'm sorry, I don't make their stupid rules.
I want to smoke my pipe. I'm sorry, it's just that Mr. McTicket suffers from asthma, you see.
Does he now? Oh, I can help him there. Plenty of fresh air, that's what he needs, isn't it, May? I mean, Squire.
Yes. Plenty of fresh air. So if you wouldn't mind...
just for now. You can light up again as soon as we're outside.
Oh,
very well.
What's he doing?
She's knocking it out. I mean, he's knocking it out.
I'll tell Mr. McTicket you're here.
Splendid, it's going swimmingly, May. She didn't suspect a thing, which is lucky, considering you've forgotten the beard.
I left it off until the last minute. It's so itchy.
Well, you better put it on now.
There. Mr. McTicket will... Ah!
What's the matter?
You've grown a beard.
It's what we men do.
I've got hairy arms, too.
And a hairy chest.
Yes, I'm a man. Just go in.
Ho, ho, ho! You're not playing Santa now.
Oh, no. Habit.
Come in. Look, she was right.
What ho?
You are Squire Neville of Napplewick?
I am.
She is. I mean, he is. Yes. I see. Well, here's the cheque. I need you to sign here next to your aunt's signature.
Ho. Very good, little boy. I mean, have you a pen? One that will fit a man's hand, obviously.
Yes, it'll be no good to her if it doesn't fit a man's hand. Him being a man and everything. You'll need to see some identification, of course. Of course. Here you are, my driver's licence. Never mind the bit scratched through. That was an administrative error I corrected for them. Not your identification. Yours, sir.
I don't drive.
Passport?
I don't passports.
No. I thought you'd been abroad recently. He stowed away. All that family do it. Tight as wax.
I was in a barrel.
He was in a barrel, you see. The sailors never thought of looking for him in there. I need some documentation. Look, I've known the old squire and his son here for years. I can vouch for him. Good grief, if I don't know my own squire by now, who does?
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir.
Oh, what is it, Miss Peppertree?
There's a man outside, determined to see you. He says his name is Neville Dearthapple, Squire of Napplewick.
Neville?
Neville? I mean, Neville? Hello, I'm Neville. Sorry I'm late. I've been abroad with Johnny Toppenhop. You'll never believe how tricky roulette is. Johnny says we should keep trying, though, so I've got to get back. Auntie told me about the cheque muddle, so I'm here to sort it all out. Where do I sign?
I'm not sure I understand. Here. And the other Neville, too, just to avoid confusion. Excellent. Bon voyage. Give my regards to her dear aunt. Now, just a minute. Get rid of him, May. If he is Neville the Squire, who is...
come on, old boy. Let's leave these old uns chin-wagging and have a pint of wallop down the place where they sell wallop. Where's my pipe? You remind me of someone. Really? Ha, 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 ha. Yes, that's it. Father Christmas.
And that's the whole story. Identical twins. Exactly. But they looked nothing like each other. Well, that's because they were separated at birth. You can't expect twins to look alike if they're separated at birth. Stands to reason. Well, you're the doctor. I am. How about a round of golf on Saturday? Maybe you'd like to be on the board of my new hospital.
I do like a round of golf, and public service has always been important to me.
Ah, the golf course. All that fresh air. Got the clubs, little Eddie?
Yes, Dr. Clark. Mr. McTicket's already on the green.
Then I'll use my niblet.
Are you sure?
Nothing in life is sure, little Eddie. Ah! 4.
I think he's dead.
Nonsense. Anyway, I'm on the green, that's the main thing. Oh, let's have a look at him. Well done, Eddie. You might make an adequate doctor one day. Yes, he's dead.
Shall I go and get an ambulance, Dr. Clark?
No, Rush, he's not going anywhere. And I want to play the next hole.
He's alive!
Never interrupt a doctor when he's hitting a golf ball, Eddie. What is it?
Nothing, Dr. Clark. I think it's too late now.
4! You have been listening to Michael Kleptopico as Dr. Clark and Nellie Abbertine as Mrs. Clark. Featuring this week Arthur Tavistock, Gillian Scoopley, Noggins Grimpley and Tolla Bellwether as young Neville. The producer is Ricky Laughwater. It is a British radio production for 1951. No bank managers were harmed in the making of this programme. I'm sorry, but there it is. Deleted scene. Lady Caroline's got wind.
Tea, dear?
Thank you. Of what I'm up to, and now she's going to try and stop the cheque.